Radiant Eternatus coming onto the bench, and just like that, we have 2 Shadow Rider VMAXs down. That's what I like. Look at that. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the sponsors of the channel, PDCGO Store, where you can buy codes with 5% off using the discount code FTW, and PokéXWord, a Pokemon puzzle and crossword website. Links to both of these websites are linked in the description down below. Now, let's get going. You like the sauce? I like the sauce. We all like the sauce, baby. I can't dance. We got the sauce today, baby. We have Radiant Eternatus coming out from Crown Zenith. Is it Crown Zenith? Yes, it is. It's not Zaun Krenith. No. With that climactic gate ability, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon VMAX and then end the turn after putting them all on the bench. This is a ridiculous ability and is their way of bringing VMAXs back into the limelight a little bit after being overshadowed and overpowered by V-Stars. Well, primarily. You know, there's still VMAXs out there doing bits, but hey, now look, I know there's going to be people out there throwing different types of decks. People are wondering how people are going to use this card, and from what I've been seeing here or there, I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to see a lot of videos popping up on this card, primarily around about Lost Box variants and stuff like that. But no, we're different. We're doing something very different with this today. Yes. The Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX. That's absolutely lovely. Coming down on from the street out into the limelight all of a sudden where it came from nowhere. With that Underworld Door, of course, being able to attach an energy from your hand to one of your bench psychic Pokemon and draw 2 cards. We all know what Shadow Rider does. It's been in the format just kind of lurking about. It's all about using this Radiant Eternatus to get Shadow Rider out. And why Shadow Rider in particular? Well, the Underworld Door is a very powerful ability, and Shadow Rider works well with multiple Shadow Riders in play. So if you could just skip the evolution and the early setup and just bench this and get 2 of these out ahead of time, you actually very quickly build up the damage, which is what Shadow Rider likes to do. With that max Geist, of course, being 10 plus 30 for each psychic energy you have in play. So I thought it's one of the better VMAXs to combine with Radiant Eternatus, considering it just speeds up the process of Shadow Rider. Yes, we've got a cheeky Espeon VMAX in here as well. I think it's probably the perfect partner for this. You could argue that I play Mewtwo in here as well, but I have to lean a bit more into that line. Not a big fan, to be honest with you. I like Shadow Rider being the attacker, Espeon having that Solar Revelation, preventing effects from attacks done to any Pokemon in play with energy attached, which is really strong considering the format we're in. I feel like it's a bit of a no-brainer, and also the Max Mindstorm is very powerful against Lugia and Arceus, so gotta have this in here, and also it can be brought out on top with that Eternatus if need be. Even though we do have that one Espeon V, you know, if we have this like in the prizes or something and we haven't found it and we haven't out to get it out, then why not, right? We can do that. And you can see I've got a couple Mew in here. I like Mew being in the active, just increasing the odds of getting that Radiant Eternatus turn 1. We really want it turn 1. So yeah, Mew coming in and making use of Scoop Up Net just as much as Radiant Eternatus would make use of Scoop Up Net. Imagine being able to read Radiant Eternatus twice. We also have Forest Seal Stone. We don't have the new Seal Stone, the Sky Stone. It wouldn't even apply to this deck anyway, of course, because it's only for basic Vs. I will be looking at that card as soon as I get it. Cards are very expensive now. I paid like 50 Silver Tempest packs for like 7 Crown Zenith. Listen, don't get the Crown Zenith stuff now. Just wait, okay? It's ridiculous. Anyway, that said, let's get into this and see how Radiant Eternatus buffs up the Shadow Rider archetype. Let's go, baby! Oh, hello, Espeon. Are we doing a mirror match? That'd be kind of funny. Already the hand's looking pretty solid. I do like the look at this bad boy. Do we have Eternatus? No, it's actually been prized, but no worries. We've got Heavy Ball. Look at that. Ain't that something? So we're going to go ham here, I think. We're going to go ahead and get 2 Shadow Rider Vs out, then get Eternatus and throw that down to get 2 VMAXs, effectively just starting us off rapidly here. We don't have Crobat, which is one thing I've opted to not include, and I kind of regret it. Hoping it doesn't come to backfire. Anyway, that said, I don't think we need to Ultra Ball for anything, if I'm correct. I just want to attach an cover energy. Probably save the energy, I think, because our Shadow Riders... Yeah, I'm not going to attach this turn. Right, okay. Radiant Eternatus coming onto the bench, and just like that, we have 2 Shadow Rider VMAXs down. That's what I like. Look at that. Let's go. Right, whilst we let them do their turn and I have a sip of my tea, let me address something. Yesterday's video. I don't know what happened, okay? For those who don't know, right, who are either here just viewing this, who haven't viewed my channel recently, or have just discovered the channel, welcome if you have. Yeah, yesterday's video, I uploaded it. It was 13 minutes long for some reason, when the original video was like 40. It just cut off, and I don't know what happened. I rendered it like I normally do. I had the full video there. Don't know what happened. It is what it is. I've uploaded the original, so that'll be shown at the end of this video. if you want to see that one. It was on Seeking. Yeah, very strange occurrence. Right, so, okay, this is I think the 3rd place Arceus, almost 4th place, I think it was, like an Arceus box build that had Espeon in it. I think it had a 1-1 line of, it basically had all the best VMAXs and ability cards out there that could match with Arceus, and it seemed to work. Anyway, that aside, here we are already popping off. we need to get something in the active though. We need to get attacking. But you can see what I'm saying. That was it, turn 2, and we have 3 Shadow Rider VMAXs in play with minimal effort. Like, of course you can do 3 Shadow Rider turn 2, but the effort to do that is a lot harder than what we're seeing here. There's the Forest Seal Stone, even better. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just popping off. I don't think we're getting a KO. Oh my God, we got the 4th. Let's go, man. This is fun. Okay, we might be able to fish a KO here, but I do doubt it. Like, we need a lot of stuff. Okay. Is there a way we can do this and I'm just missing it? I don't think we're going to be able to pop off like that quickly, right? We obviously want to retreat and attack this turn anyway. We don't want to mess about, right? So I think I'm going to Forest Seal Stone here just in case it's needed. Quick Ball. I'm probably going to, yeah, I'm going to research here. I see it'd be a great turn to have an Articuno play. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of one of the Mews. I could get rid of both of the Mews, actually. No, Mew's actually quite good in this deck. So I'm going to get rid of them and go for, yeah, research. If we can get an Articuno down with double energy, oh, baby, we might be doing some cooking over here. Okay, so it's hella greedy, hella aggressive, but I want to be aggressive. I want to sit here and go, right, okay, you're in trouble now. Look at this deck work, baby. Okay, I know we're doing enough damage now. I can't be bothered to figure it out, but I know we are. Start Alchemy. Everything's just coming together. Oh, this is the first game, by the way, since doing the intro. Power! Aggression! How much damage? Turn 2, 250 damage. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Granted, we did get rid of a lot of resources, which isn't ideal. But next turn, we're taking another guaranteed KO. Without a doubt. And that's just going to put us so far ahead. Drapion, I guess, is something that we obviously have to worry about. But that aggression, I think, should see us through, right? They hit us with the Arceus, they accelerate to the Drapion, yada, yada, yada. Drapion could come in 1-hit Chaos next turn, but we pretty much got the guarantee of 1-hit KO in this Arceus next turn, right? Unless they do something cheeky. And then even if they follow up with that Drapion KO, we should be able to recover enough energy and get enough into play to KO that Drapion. So we should be fine. Well, actually, that said, the Arceus doesn't have any energy on it. Oh, filth. Disgusting. Disgusting. This is a great partner for Eternatus, man. Honestly, great fun. Absolutely wonderful. They've scooped. Yeah, they can't hack it. The pressure, the power. All right, well, that was an outstanding start. We actually have a little rogue boy here. We have a little Chevaux Superior. Oh, this one's going to be tough. I know they absorb damage and this one's going to be really tough. Don't know how I feel about it. That said, we've got the quick ball here already, which is great news. And then we're going to go for, probably get rid of the Marnie, I think. And just get Eternatus out, baby. Oh, it's just so nice. It's just all right, okay. It's like a buffed up, super buffed up Battle VIP pass. It's great. It's lovely stuff. All right, let's get two of these bad boys. I don't think the Espeon applies here. If I'm trying to remember what Superior does, it does stuff. But if we can get super aggressive like we did in that first game, and just try and, oppress them really, really quickly, we should be fine at that point. And you've seen how much damage we can ramp up to turn 2. Like, was it 250 turn 2? I don't think you can get that extremely consistently, but you can do it in this deck. At least get to like 190 or something, or even like a 220. I think that's doable. I think that's very, very doable in this deck turn 2. Right, so we do need to see. I'm assuming they do have the Swablu and stuff. That's kind of their main strat, isn't it? Oh yeah, the barrel ahead of time. You're lucky I discarded my Marnie, mate, because that would have been a bit of a bad play. It would have been a bit suboptimal. You don't play these ahead of time, all right? Because then you could get them shuffled out of your deck, and you don't want that. You see? Right, let's start drawing. Do I just manually attach and go for like a research? Do I get that aggressive? I think I have to, right? I don't think I've got a choice. Yeah, I'm gonna get aggressive. Let's go. Let's go, we're getting aggressive, we're getting aggressive. Reason being is I want to KO this turn. I want as much energy in play as possible. We have to Scoop Up Net, yes. that we can even go here, get the Fog Crystal for that play. I don't think we're going to get it, but hey, we've got to try. If you don't try, you don't succeed. If you don't shoot, you don't score. We have to give it a shout at the end of the day. Right, it's Underworld Door again. Maybe I should have played a bit more to thin, but I think we'll be fine. But we're still cooking. We're still cooking. So that's 130. That's 160. That brings it to 190. So we just need one more energy in play somehow. So that means we're going to have to definitely Articuno this turn, which means it's worth getting it out in hand now, right? And I think we can do this. So I'm just doing my maths correctly. That's 130. That brings it to 160, 190. One more is 220. Superior goes down. All right, let's see if we can hit this aggression again. Let's see if we can do it. Right, so that's one more energy down. I'm confident we can. Yes, we got it. Can we get an extra piece? No, it's fine. We'll even get the Choice Belt just to sweeten the deal. Why not? Bro, the aggression. I don't even think we need to Articuno. I think we have it with Choice Belt. Hold on. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12. Wait. Hold on. I think I still need to Articuno here. I'm getting this wrong. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 190. We still need to Articuno. Okay, I didn't make the mistake, I promise. I'm not doing it this time. It's Articuno for 1, but it gets us the KO. Oh, okay. Let's go. Max Geist, and he's down. Let's have it. Turn 2 again. That pressure. Bro, it's just taken the tempo of Shadow Rider up there, bro. It's like, oh, you got mid-tempo, early game is starting off slow, and then you kind of pick it up as you go and go and grow and grow. And it doesn't work in this format because the format's so powerful and aggressive. This just takes Shadow Rider and says, right, okay, we're back up on the speed. It's really, really strong. I love it. Absolutely love it, man. Honestly, I've been doing really, really well in the second testing as well. I think the build is just right as well. I'm really happy with it. And you see a little cheeky Avery in here. I like Avery. Throw a bit of disruption on their side. We're a type of deck that draws massive hands, so you don't want to research so much. So I like having the option of like something like an Avery and stuff. That's why you see that there. But if we can get cheeky and get, to be fair, I don't even think we need to boss this up. I think if we just keep building, we should be able to do enough damage to 1-hit KO one of these things before they, try and heal off or anything down that line. No one wants to hear your nonsense. Avery's actually, I don't think it's going to do anything for us, right? It's not. Do I bench you? I don't see any harm in that. Is Avery better than a Marnie here? I think a Marnie's obviously better, right? I'm going to bring the Training Court out. I could do a tricky play of scooping up Articuno and using that to accelerate to another Shadow Rider, but that just doesn't seem right. I'm just going to Marnie. We could do that later on if need be. Yeah, let's Marnie. We definitely have the KO on the Crobat. That's fine. So if we just build up our power, yeah. Oh, I just love seeing so much energy. It's great fun. It's great fun. All right, Underworld Door. We'll do one onto here, and then maybe we charge the Articuno up. Nah. No. We'll get all the Shadow Riders cooking. Let's get them all moving. All right, that's another one. We even got the Serena for next turn if need be. And we just get more and more. I feel greedy. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. This ain't right, bro. Right, so turn 2, right? Turn 2, we hit, was it 220? Turn 3, with Shadow Rider, we are hitting 340 damage. Tell me this ain't disgusting. Tell me it ain't filth, mate. This Eternatus just popped it up. Next level. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild, man. Good fun. Really good fun. Oh, no, Training Court's gone. Yeah, you see things like Klara in here as well. I like Klara for Articuno plays, and I also like it to recover Eternatus if it does go down. There are times like where you start an Eternatus and it could get KO'd, and you need something. You need something, and this just gets extra energy into play as well. So I thought Klara's quite nice in the deck as well. A little cheeky few techs here and there. The one card I kind of regret cutting, see like this. The one card I kind of regret cutting is Crobat. I would like Crobat to come down, but considering you're using a bench space to get Eternatus and then taking up 2 more bench slots, you have to be a lot more careful playing a Crobat than you would in a typical Shadow Rider because you already have effectively 3 bench slots reserved. And at that point, you only have, 3 other slots to really play with. Obviously, 2 on the bench, 1 in the active. So you've got to be a bit techie with it, right? Especially when you, a lot of the times, are having 3 of these out. Like 9 times out of 10, you're having 3. Sometimes you're having 4. More likely than 2, right? Oh, look at that. You're trying to be all techie. I'm sorry. I've got answers, yeah? And the answer's name is Serena. I'm not stupid. I'm not picking this one. I know, okay? Leafy camo. I'm paying attention this day, yeah? I'm paying attention this day. Paying attention today. All right? My head's screwed on now. I'm excited. I'm happy. Lovely stuff. Jesus Christ. Hey, this is good fun. All right, let's keep that impression going. We're playing Mew. Ooh. Now that tickles me fancy a little bit, don't it? See, like, only having the one rider, it ain't gonna matter, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter, dude. I want to keep you for draw. I actually like not attaching energies early on. I like sitting there just using that for all the draw that we're going to be using. Okay, I don't think I need anything else right now. I could quick ball for like an Espeon V, but look, we're playing Mew. There's going to be no real utility for this apart from, yeah, there's only like one attack. I feel that dropless attack is the only one I can think of that this would apply. And Mew doesn't put much energy into play, so there's no reason for the Espeon to really come out this game. All right, yeah, I think we're comfortable. Let's just Eternatus again, turn 1. Beautiful stuff. Get that bad boy out. Yes, go. And again, we just need that real oppression. I have beaten Mew quite comfortably with this deck in testing as well. By just, again, that pure early aggression. Coming out and hitting like, 220s and stuff really early is really great for like pinging the Genesect, getting rid of one of them, getting rid of a Mew V. It's really, really nice. Yeah, definitely enjoy this matchup. So let's see if we get something similar here. That's good news, actually. A power tablet down. That's really good news because obviously that's how they're going to be able to one-hit KO this. So that's good. That's definitely good. And one thing that's going in our favor as well, it is a free-on-free price matchup. So if we could just trade correctly, we should be fine as well. And you can see how quickly this deck can really up its damage output. So we can definitely do that as well. There's a lot of things going in our favor, but obviously it's still Mew. We know Mew's just great. And a Mew Shadow Rider, Mew is going to win 10 times out of 10. So I want to see if we can do something cheeky. A Furasou, girl. Hello. So just for a basic Pokemon, put it onto your bench and shuffle it into your deck. You may switch that Pokemon when you active Pokemon. Okay. Interesting choice for a Mew. Do you really need a supporter like that? I mean, I guess you have the freedom to play that supporter. Is this the League Battle variant? No, this is not played in the League Battle variant. No. This is someone else's original. Okay. That's thrown a bit of a spanner in the works. I didn't expect it to be I didn't expect a Deoxys. Hey, let's see how this bad boy goes. Looks like we got a different kind of breed here today. Right, let's start digging. Now I'm going to go for Mysterious. No, we're going to Underworld door first. Maybe I should have got the other Shadow Rider first. Yeah. Oh, well, it's fine. We can do that now. I just don't want to get rid of anything we may need. We can get rid of you, and we can get rid of you. Yeah, that's fine. Let's get another Shadow Rider out. Just keep the draw moving. Just keep swimming, Just keep swimming. And then we go ahead and start charging up. We'll just charge up one of these bad boys. And I think we're just going to go for the attack this turn. I don't think we've got anything too special in the works here. We just got a box standard. Okay, all right. We may have to Forest Seal Stone for an energy. That feels weird. I don't like the sound of that, but I think we got to do it. I've got to KO this thing. That can put us to a really strong point where we just got to KO one Genesect and then a Mew VMAX. And that completely changes the whole tide of the game rather than trying to build up for Mew VMAX 1 KO potential. And, giving them the opportunity to kind of gust us and take control. So it's rough. It's really rough. But I'm going to get an energy with a Forest Seal Stone. That feels so bad, man. That feels terrible. I could have got anything. Absolutely anything. I could have even got, I could have got a draw supporter? No. We're just guaranteeing it, bro. We're not playing I should have got a draw supporter. Oh, no. I know, phone. My phone keeps even telling me sitting there going, Sean, what are you doing? I should have got Marnie. What am I doing? Oh, I don't know. Don't judge me, please. Please. Life is hard enough, okay? I don't need you going down my ear roll telling me what I should have done, please. I can't handle it. There's nothing else I can do here. I think, did we? Right, we're not going for a spell so I can get rid of that thing out of the deck. Did we prize a Shadow Rider V? We did. Okay. Alrighty. Not really ideal, but that was my fault. We didn't even get the KO. Oh, no. Hey, lads, ladies. Your boy's here to ruin the day again. Hey, if I'm not gonna show you how you should play the game, at least let me show you how you shouldn't, okay? At least let me have that value to offer, please. I need something of value to offer. I need to be worth something. Oh man, yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible decision making. I should have just got like even a research sounds bad, but researching this stuff doesn't seem terrible. I'm just an idiot. That's the difference. Hey, we could. Nah, we're not getting to a 1 KO on this next turn. That's for sure. That's for certain, bro. Funnily enough, okay. Do they have the outs to retreat this bad boy? That's the question. Probably do, right? I would be shocked if they didn't. A lot of single prizes coming down in this one, though. A lot of them. A lot of them. I don't see why they're playing Deoxys, though. I guess Deoxys, obviously, you can just attach Turbo and, you know, go for a Fusion Strike with Elisa Sparkle to hit straight 140, which is great for 2-hit KOing V-Stars, but it's too weak, so it won't 2-hit KO V-Stars anyway. And then you're committing a lot of resources to this when it could have been committed to the Mew or even a Meloetta. Meloetta has a lot more power behind it. Funnily enough, this Mew's going to do some serious damage if they just copy Meloetta's attack, which they're probably going to do. Yeah, and that's 280 straight on me, bro. Unfortunately, this may not be the matchup I was hoping it was. It's a bit sucky. No, nice. It's not nice. It's not greedy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's not good. Not good in the slightest. Okay, Underworld Door. Really hanging on by a thread here, aren't we? Underworld Door. Again, give me something. Anything. Klara, no. No. Why are you giving me a Klara, bro? Come on. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. I don't like it. Oh, no like it. No like it. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Yike. Big yike. Yeah. That don't feel great, does it? No, that doesn't feel good. Right, well, we are 2-hit KOing this. Only thing I have going for it right now. Yeah. If we 2-hit KO that, at least we know a Melodious Echo isn't afoot, right? So we can KO this, and then at that point, we KO, you know, they come with the Genesect and hit us hard. We need to KO the Genesect and then hope they don't have anything in response. Oh, that feels bad. I don't like that. I would like to, like, does Articuno, this set us 120 damage. Funnily enough, I think, does the Choice Belt apply to its attack? Because we could try and get an Articuno going and just KO it with a Choice Belt. There's a Choice Belt, and we have Klara. Ah! I benched it! Well, that plan's out the window, innit? This has been a shambles. What am I doing? What am I doing? I am so dumb. It's actually... Bro, my attention span is trash. I was sitting here so focused on talking that I just played the thing. Oh, I was talking about it. Oh, I don't even know if I've got retreat right now. We do. We had the retreat. We had the retreat. I could do the Articuno again, but then I can't retreat the Mew. Dum-dum. Ah, gosh. What a pain. What a pain. Absolute pain in my backside. I just feel stupid. I just feel stupid. All right. Whoop-de-doo. I'm a genius. Do I? Yeah, fine. I feel like Espeon's going to have some good power coming up soon. At least I hope. Do we even want to KO it? We do. With the Choice Belt, we do. It just feels bad. It just feels bad. It just feels bad. I didn't need to do this. Right. Let's just assume that Psy Laser doesn't apply the Choice Belt to the active. Let's just assume it. Let's just assume that's the case, right? Let's just pretend that I didn't misplay, because I could have just put an Articuno in the active. And, although, to be fair, I don't even know if it would have made a much difference. Like, the odds of them having Gust are very high, you know? Basically, we need to take a hit here, retreat, KO the Genesect. So we're hitting 180 with the Espeon now, with this energy on it. which means we need another choice belt. I only think we have 2, so I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Unless they attach one more energy, which is kind of like a little bit of a last-ditched hope. But if we can just KO this Genesect with an Espeon and then effectively get to a point where we can just, you know, Gust KO one of the single prizes. This Articuno would have been good because I could have just taken this out or something. Yeah, I've made this so unnecessary. So unnecessary. And so much harder for myself. God. Yeah, really done this to myself, haven't I? But hey, let's see if I dig myself out of this hole. Assuming they don't get a KO here. Which they probably won't, to be honest. It's a lot to ask for, though. They could just Gust it up next turn. And even then, yeah, it's a bit mad. It is a bit mad. Right, so there's another energy. So the Espeon now has the KO, which is good. So all we need to do is manually retreat next turn. And okay, no, they're going to get rid of the Espeon, aren't they? Yeah, that was intelligent. Fair play. Fair play, my friend. You definitely did that correctly. That'd be sure. Although, if I can find a boss, I could Gust up like the Meloetta. Hopefully put enough energy into play to get to a point where I can Gust up a Genesect, or a Genesect comes up next turn and we could just take that out for game. So even though they've Gusted up the Espeon, it's interesting because that might not even be the move. Although to be fair, they just need to get one of these bad boys for game afterwards. So yeah, it's anyone's game right now still. Although they are ahead, it's still anyone's game. Right then. Or we can try to take out Genesect now. Can we do that? Do we have enough resources? I don't think we do, unfortunately. We might. No, oh yeah, we do. 100%. We can take up Genesect now. Yeah, we take up Genesect, bro. Oh, without a doubt. Yes. What am I thinking? Okay. Marnie as well. Bro, how many Marnies can I have? Do you want me to Marnie? Should you want me to Marnie? I think this deck wants me to Marnie. Right, yeah, we're definitely doing enough to KO it now. Let me Marnie, right? I don't think it's going to make that big a deal, but that said, they didn't play much from their hand this turn. Do I Marnie? Are they going to have the resources? Are they going to have the vicinity? You know what I mean? I think we take out this Genesect. Yeah. The thing is, right, I don't have Gust in my hand, nor an outs to draw apart from one Underworld door. I'm going to Marnie. I need the Gust. I need to find that Gust, bro. We have 3 outs, I think. 4 outs? 3 outs to Gust. There it is. That's what I needed. And then I think we can win next turn. As long as they don't Gust us up, basically. That's the dream. And they have to boss Gust, not Serena, in order to get the KO, because they only need to take the 1 prize card. But if, you know, they've played 2 bosses, there's a chance this deck only plays 2. I doubt it, though. This deck probably plays 3, maybe even 4. I think they've probably got 1 in deck, that's for sure. I'm hoping I haven't Gusted into it. If not, we have just escaped hell and just somehow finessed our way through this. I mean, to be fair, it is a bit of a suboptimal Mew build. It's not anything special. It's got a lot of the correct things going for it, but other things just make no sense, like the Deoxys and the Furiso girl kind of don't make much sense. But everything else seems to be typical Mew. So, Featherball? Okay, I guess. Yeah, there's a couple odd ones in here, but it's still a typical Mew list. Maybe they're just trying to be different, which ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how the good things are discovered in life. Try and be different. Right now, though, no threat. No threat whatsoever. Even to be fair, even if they Gust this, they can't KO it because what they got a Melodious Echo that does 0 damage. No. This Melodious Echo does -20. Obviously, the Choice Belt will technically make it do 10. But no, it doesn't work like that. Imagine if the math worked like that. It's like, okay, this does, without Choice Belt, -20, so it effectively heals the active. I don't know. Anyway, we managed to get there. As booky as that was, yeah. That wasn't a good game. But somehow I finessed it. All right, so this is a far less desirable start, unfortunately, but they happen, which is fine. I think it's perfectly fine. I got to try and pick and choose here what I want to do. Do I like double up on the Articuno and just try and be super aggressive again? I could go for Mew. I don't know what I'm playing against just yet, seeing the Zigzagoon doesn't give any info away. So I don't know if Shadow Mist is going to be good here, so I don't know what to commit to, really. Maybe we just go with the traditional route. That's probably the move, right? Just go here, start. Yeah, I think we just keep it traditional now. Maybe next time we can hopefully get Eternatus. Whiffing Eternatus on turn 1 is rough, though. Because that means usually if you go again, you're a bit too many turns sometimes. Let's just see what we're up against and how this unfolds. Okay, it's Soul Rock. Yeah, the single prize matchup, now that I think about it, isn't that great for us, is it? Oh, very dopey. It isn't that great for us. No? I mean, Articuno's there to try and offset that a little bit, I guess. But we don't really have much single prize outs, so to speak. Other than the fact that we could just be really quick and oppressive. So I think the fact that we haven't started that Eternatus is going to be a bit of a downfall here. But I'm hoping we can just get a quick start, basically. And get to a point of, right, okay, I'm just going to be too quick for you. And you're just going to get caught up in all that. Maybe that's the way it should go. I'm not sure. But hey, you can't accommodate for everything. I am seeing this pop up a lot now for some... Maybe because of Crown Zenith, because Crown Zenith has new artwork for the Soul Rock and Lunatones, I think. So maybe that's why people are just suddenly playing it again. I don't know. I keep coming up against this a lot more recently, which is strange, but hey, game's the game. Okay, at least, do you know what? To be fair, that's not actually terrible, because we can Eternatus. We can do that. That's not a bad shout. Serena's dead in this deck, so yeah, I think we just Eternatus here. And this is where something like not playing a Crobat really comes in to cause problems, right? Because now I need to rely on top deck and then energy. But with such a high energy count, you know, I think I'm confident. I'm fine. I've barely lost a game with this deck since making it. So I think we're fine. Although to be fair, brother. I was gonna say to be fair or to be said. To be said doesn't make any sense. To be fair makes far more sense. To be fair though, Big Star 1, 2, 3. The law of averages dictates that this shouldn't be a good game, right? Just the law of averages, just the way it goes. By the way, this isn't the artwork, but the new artwork for Trekking Shoes looks amazing. And the Ultra Ball, I love the look of the new Ultra Ball. It's so sweet. It's really cool, man. Really nice. I might get rid of my golden ones just for that. I just like them. I like the cutesy kind of artwork. I don't know why. I really do. It's cringe. No, I just like it. I really do. It's good fun. Really good fun. It's just different takes. They always try and look serious in all of the artworks. And it's just, you know, the cutesy ones kind of like, you know, they're not too serious. They're just taking it easy. Especially when it's like intentionally, almost like childlike art, right? Where it's intentionally made to look childlike. I like that for some reason. I really do in Pokemon. Just adds an element to it, I think, that I really enjoy. Anyway, they're doing their thing. They're popping off, bro. Absolutely popping off. But they're only going to hit a 120 on us, which is good. Means we can kind of, you know, have another turn here where hopefully things go away. You're going to be a good thing for us to maybe gus up and KO, but other than that, oof. Okay. Anything here good? Oh, no. Oh, we're in the shadows now, mate. We are in the dark times. We are very much in the dark times. We are struggling. Mew? Save me, Mew. Please save me. Funnily enough, you can actually get us out of this a little bit. There's potential, and that potential has been ruined. Okay, what's probably the best bet here? Best bet maybe is probably the Scoop Up? No, maybe another Quick Ball. No, probably Scoop Up? No, ooh. Yeah, maybe we Scoop Up, and they can have the Eternatus. Eternatus isn't needed now, so I can pick you up and just put the Eternatus down. Gusting isn't going to do anything, right? They're going to have it. They're going to have it. Do you know what? Let's just bring it up, see what happens. Yeah, actually, funny enough, in testing, I did come up against, again, the Lunar Rocks. We did win, though, that time, which is cool. Ow. Now I've got to make a choice. Fine, have the Mew. Have it your way. Have it your way. Did we get... No, we need to get Fog Crystal. So the only thing really banking on us is the Pokestuff. Hey, it's only fair, innit, that we started off a bit too quickly and with a bit too much power. It's only fair that we get something that slows us down a little bit. Or we get a start that just doesn't give us the the way you know, makes things go the way we want it to. But I'm still confident. I still am confident. If we could just maneuver between these Shadow Riders enough, you know, take some damage, retreat, attack, take some damage, retreat, attack, that's probably our best route. Just gotta hope that they exhaust their Gust resources as quickly as possible, which they've already exhausted too. So I still think this one's a bit more on our side, as long as we just get the right top deck. That's really what we're hoping for here. Really just hoping for that. And then we should be fine. This one's a little bit more long-winded, but make no mistakes, my friend. I think we've generally got a chance to win here. Especially considering we can kind of just pivot a lot and still do enough damage. Okay, funny enough, a Mew top deck is quite funny. All right, come on, Crystal! But don't let me down like this. Why are you letting me down? Yes! Oh, we could even Forest Seal Stone, though. Oh, my God! The Forest Seal Stone could get us a draw supporter, which I think that outweighs the guaranteed energy here, because the draw supporter is just going to get us more stuff, right? This is why you play a stone in Shadow Rider, my friend, because you're just gonna need it. Research, baby! All right, so we need a couple of things. Energy and Scoop Up or Retreat Out. And we have both. Look at that. Oh, no, we do need Scoop Up specifically, actually. Oof, okay. Right, let's get something on this Shadow Rider. See if we get anything else we can work with. I'm going to put this here just in case No, I was wrong. Okay. Hey, you never know. You never know. Keep digging. Come on. Keep it digging. Can't have it all. Can't have it all. Unfortunately, we didn't get that second Scoop Up Net, which kind of sucks. But if I didn't retreat to that Mew, I wouldn't have had an out anyway. So I think that was the best possible thing out of that turn of top decking just a Mew. So it's fine. Absolutely fine. They could take out the Mew, but at that point, now my confidence starts to wither a little bit. Just a tad. Just a little bit. Just got to keep the pivoting moving as much as possible. I'm just worried about this rider as well. They're gonna greed it. Okay. That's kind of the correct play, right? Obviously, you take the 2 prizes early. Yeah, that's the right play. That's the right play. There's no point committing so much. Yeah, 100%. That's the play. But there's still a chance. There is still a chance. Our tank ability alone and the fact that they've used up a lot of Gust makes me hope that we can still do this. It's just not a very, very strong level of hope. You know, so I'm not very confident. But hey, sometimes you just keep it going, man. Sometimes you keep it going, see how it goes, you know. See how the ting moves, you know what I mean? It all goes. I'm talking nonsense. I'm talking out me backside. All right, Mysterious Tail. Nothing really worthwhile there. What can we get with Klara? What, 1 energy? That's not really worthwhile. Marnie seems right up my alley, though. I do like the sound of that. Let's not commit to the retreat. I need to learn to sequence better, bro. I'm retreating when... Usually, the retreat should be the last thing you do, effectively speaking, right? Unless it's, of course, necessary to bring something into the active. Because I don't know who I'm deciding to attack with yet, although I pretty much do know. It can change. As you draw new cards, as you do new things, your game plan can change, so therefore it's obviously smarter to not commit anything ahead of time. At least that's what I think, right? Is that the correct mind state to have? I don't know. I assume so. I do assume so. Right, so that's 1 down. So now we need to still take 5 prizes here. And they're gonna hit big numbers, so yeah. It's techie. It's hella techie. Hella techie. We just gotta hope we can just keep pivoting somehow. We do still have Klara available, so there is an Articuno play in here somewhere as well. But then getting the Articuno out sucks. Sounds bad. Could work on an Espeon as well. Effectively giving us 4 cards to pivot between. I would like also... I know, we are 1 Air Balloon down, and that's the other one. I should have saved it. So many plays that could have been done better. But it's right. It's okay. It's fine. It's nice to see this list tested with a bit more longevity, rather than just trying to be the kind of donk, you know, the donk boy that it likes to be. Right, let's get rid of the Eternatus. We don't need that now. Perfectly fine. You could also kind of do something cheeky, right? And play... Obviously, it doesn't work with the Ice Rider. Sorry, the Shadow Rider. But you could try and collapse Stadium with the Eternatus, and you could use that to effectively get rid of it. And then later on down the line, use something like, well, you couldn't use the Pumpkaboo because you'd have to have a full bench to use the Collapsed Stadium to get rid of Eternatus, but something like a Vacuum to effectively get rid of that Collapsed Stadium to then have a free bench spot that would have otherwise been taken by Eternatus. But at that point, just scoop it up. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking absolute nonsense. Okay, so we're going to retreat now into this one, and then we're going to start accelerating to this one. It's kind of the thought process, right? So we can kind of just pivot a bit more. But we've only got so many pivoting options, so much acceleration, so much energy, you know what I'm saying? So much of that, yeah, got so much of that available. Let's get an Espeon moving. I think we need to get that ready too. In the hopes that they don't gust it. I bloody hope so. You don't start gusting it up now, Chief, okay? Can't be doing that to me. I do feel like I'm fighting a losing battle though, I cannot lie. Let's scoop up the Mew. We don't want any easy one prizes for them. Do I Marnie here? I think I do. Let's just play some cards. I think I do. Oh, I don't know. Oh, screw it. Let's go. I think we've lost it. They've got so much energy they're going to get into play here, bro. They're probably going to get to a point of 1 KO in one of these bad boys, and then it's just a wrap. You know, it's just a wrap. Oh, I don't know. Right, they're currently doing 150 on that one. That's 180, 210, 240, 270. Choice Belt 300, Attachment 320. So they can. They can definitely 1-8 KO me next turn. They can. Will they? That's the question. That's why I'm hoping the Marnie can kind of just give us a little bit of luck. You know, just put him in a position where it's just a bit dire. Do you know, I'd love for that Avery to sit there so I could just discard this bad boy, but no. No. It's not the case, my guy. Not the case. Okay, so there's that 180. There's the 210. 240. And the 270. Choice Belt Attachment will be it. Or Scoop Up Attachment. Anything. Anything like that. Will be more than enough to finish it off. Greninja. Okay. They're not benching another Lunatone just yet. How much they gone? Yeah, they got rescue carriers. Yeah, they're gonna last the whole game. There's no way in hell they're gonna miss a turn. That ain't happening. It just ain't happening. There's the attachment and the choice. There they go. They got it. Fair play to them. Well played. Well played. Well played. That slow start punished us big time. The fact that we couldn't get that Eternatus turn 1 and just get in and start taking KOs quickly is what definitely was our downfall, because that's how I beat it before. All right, yeah, all right, sweet ass, mate. You're fine. You go. So currently out of 13 games, I have 9 wins. Some of them really undeserved. Others a bit more just depending on the starting hand. This is a very starting hand dependent deck, which means maybe commit a bit more to getting this Eternatus out. You know, we only really have quick balls and ultra balls here, and that's really kind of it. Maybe the Forest Seal Stone kind of helps it as well, which, to be fair, 9 outs to set a turn 1 Eternatus isn't that bad. But it'd be nice to have something else available, but I don't know what else you could really put in here. That would really do it. A Lance, but then why would you put a Lance in a Shadow Rider deck? Seems terrible. I think it's fine though. Like, yeah, as I said, 9 times out of 10, you are getting the Eternatus start, so it's perfectly fine. The Mew even helps with that. So I think it's quite well balanced, and I really do like it. It really, really is fun. If there's cards you're gonna cut, there's things like Avery you can get rid of. Maybe add another Serena if you really want to lean into the Gust side of things. I don't think Serena's that great in this match. In this build, because of course you're usually drawing big hands, and that's where things like even research you might want to cut down. But I like 3 research because you can have some odd starts, and sometimes you just want to research and you want to make sure you've got that guaranteed. But other than that, I really think this is a really nice deck. I think it's really fun. I think it's probably one of the more enjoyable ways to play Shadow Rider Calyrex. It's just really oppressive, really strong, and perfect for the ladder. I think it's a great ladder Shadow Rider deck. But yeah, I'm definitely going to explore some more stuff with this in the future. If there's any decks you want me to cover, including this card or anything from Crown Zenith, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely take a look and see what people want to see. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it there. So if you like it, did enjoy, please do subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care of yourself, and peace.